good afternoon or good morning or maybe even good night, depending on what part of the world you're in. This is Gorgo 2005, welcoming everybody to the channel today. And oh my goodness, what a weekend this was. I survived Thanksgiving. I hope everybody on here at least on this side of the pond had a marvelous Thanksgiving. And oh, okay, Nersha, hi there, Nersha. Good to see you in the house. But anyway, I managed to behave myself. I only overate a little tiny bit, maybe had 100 extra calories according to my calorie count. And yes, I'm afraid I was being a little anal retentive about watching my intake on Thanksgiving. But I did relax it enough that I did pick up an extra 100 calories, whatever. You know, it's not going to kill me. But I stayed within my carbohydrate limit for keto. I stayed well within the 50 grams of carbs I'm allowed to have. So I had a really good go of it. And my one daughter, in fact, two different daughters, got their heads together and their materials together and provided for the main courses of the day. My second oldest daughter, the single one, the one that's a tenured librarian up at Miami University, brought in a turkey. And my youngest daughter, whose house we were at, she and her husband whipped up a ham. So between those two, I ate pretty well. I took along my keto dinner rolls that were made from oh gosh, Rooney's, I got to think about this. Melted mozzarella cheese, melted cream cheese, little almond flour, some baking powder, and some egg. And those rolls came out really nice. And what I did was I took a little hunk of turkey and a little hunk of ham and put the respective meats into two of those dinner rolls, made little mini sliders out of them. So I had a couple of slider meat sandwiches along with a nice arugula salad that one of the girls put together. EVC and NYC, thank you so much. I was expecting to see that later. Thank you so much, EVC and NYC. I know you had a great stream because I was there and took part in it before I had to come over here and start my own festivities. So welcome to all the raiders, and thank you one more time to EVC and NYC, as well as a couple of brand new followers that we picked up in between streams, in between Wednesday's stream and right now. We have a brand new follow in Rocks on Rock, ROXONROCK, and also Bat Manahan. Thank you both very kindly for your follows on the channel. We are now up to a robust 760 followers here on the channel. And EVC saying someday we'll get you making a Cincinnati Reds theme team. Well, maybe we'll have to wait and see. Like I told you in your stream there, EVC, I drew that Jim O'Toole card that I made such a big fuss about on Wednesday. And that might be a big step towards helping me get there. It's a really nice card. It's Plat 3 gold, as I recall. And I dug out from my memorabilia collection over here over my right shoulder the Jim O'Toole signed baseball. It's the only signed baseball I have in my collection. That kind of made me tear up a little bit because not terribly long after he gave out those signed baseballs, my son-in-law got 3 of them, one for himself, one for his dad, and one for me. Not terribly long after that outing, when he gave out those signed baseballs, did we lose him to the ages. So anyway, my Jim O'Toole card came in. I could do a Guardians theme team. Believe it or not, I never really was an Indians/Guardians fan, even from my youth. And the reason for that is, and this is despite the fact that I grew up a Browns fan. Okay, because the part of the country that I grew up in rural Appalachian, southeast Ohio, okay, we could pick up one really good station, and that was out of Huntington, West Virginia. And they were part of the Cincinnati Reds baseball network. Okay, so I grew up even back then in another part of the state altogether as a Reds fan. So I started out that way, and I ended up staying that way, even of course through the days that I moved here to Cincinnati in 1990, which was kind of like a dream move for me because the year that I arrived was the last year they won a World Series. But anyway, when I got a little older, we were able to start picking up some Pittsburgh Pirates baseball out of a Wheeling, West Virginia TV station. Hey, another brand new follow, JC Swishman33. Thank you for your follow. I appreciate it. Yes, you did hear Guardians, Indians. I was saying I did not really grow up to be a Guardians/Indians fan because the one TV station that we could pick up even from my very early youth was a Cincinnati Reds network station out of Huntington, West Virginia. Now, the Guardians/Indians did not have an affiliate TV station anywhere that we could pick it up, or else I might have had them as well, because I was a Cleveland Browns fan. They were, at the time, the football team in Ohio. When the Bengals came along later, I thought, hey, great, there's another Ohio team that I can cheer for. If one team's having a bad year, I can root for the other. And neither one at the expense of each other, even though they ended up in the same division, mind you. That is today's alignment of teams. They ended up in the same. Bob Feller or Tom Seaver? That's a tough one there, Lud. I'll get to that one in a moment. But anyway, when the Bengals came along, that gave me another Ohio team to cheer for. So even though I moved here to Cincinnati in 1990, whenever the Browns and the Bengals play each other, I am non-committal. I do not care who wins, okay? I do not care who wins. And the folks around here who have been here all their lives or have come in from outside and developed strong loyalties to the Bengals, they don't understand where I'm coming from. But I have to explain it to each and every one of them that, okay, I grew up a Browns fan. I had to take on the Bengals later after they were founded by the guy who the Browns were named for crying out loud. Okay. I'm hoping I do have good pack luck today, their EVC. Thank you. You had 262 packs. I've got a little less than half that today. 4 historical diamonds, Mayberry, McGraw, DeCince, and Koufax. Nice. Okay. And 7 live diamonds. Cool. Thank you there, Tay Sweetie. I'm hoping to go myself. So anyway, getting back to Bob Feller or Tom Seaver. Bob Feller from my childhood, yes. Tom Seaver from my older days, yes. It's kind of like asking me to pick a prize between two of my kids. I love them both equally. I actually got to see Tom Seaver pitch. My very, very first game when I was still living in Southeast Ohio, and I brought my wife to it. And he was pitching for us against the almighty Dodgers, okay? And that was when the Reds and the Dodgers were in the same geographic part. We were in the West, even though some teams further west of us, like St. Louis and whatever, they were in the East, but we were in the West for whatever reason. But Tom Seaver was pitching for us against the Dodgers. We did win that ball game, and not only did he pitch the winning effort, he also hit a home run in that ball game. So that was really, really, really cool. Lud's family made him a Vikings fan, unfortunately. Now, I could think of worse teams to follow there. The Vikings, even though they had a Cincinnati connection there for quite a number of years. I forget, maybe between 5 and 10 years, that Mike Zimmer was the head coach. He went to Minnesota straight from the Bengals coaching staff. He was the defensive coordinator for here in Cincinnati under Marvin Lewis for quite some period of time before he was offered and accepted the head job in Minnesota. And I was sad to see him leave that job here, not terribly long ago when he was let go. But Mike Zimmer is one class individual. And speaking of the Zimmer family, I'm not sure. Yeah, Marvin Lewis, right? But speaking of Mike Zimmer, though, his family suffered a loss here not very long ago. I think within the last couple of months, Mike Zimmer's son, that was a coach himself, ended up. I believe he was still with the Vikings. Wait a minute, I take that back. But Mike Zimmer's son passed away at a young age, and it was very, very, very sad to have that happen to the Zimmer family. Because, like I say, Mike Zimmer is one class dude. We appreciate all the efforts that he made here in Cincinnati to help out the Bengals. So yeah, we're really saddened by the turn of events there. So I'm needing to. I already acknowledged the follow from JC Swishman 33. Yes. And we are going to move on because we have to take a look at three of my three teams today. We'll start out with my main team, the Flames. Remember, they got relegated from Diamond. They're back in Gold, but they're trying to claw their way back up to Diamond, and we'll see how their efforts are faring. Then we'll take a look at team number 2, Ohio State or Michigan today. Oh, definitely Ohio State. Definitely Ohio State. I had a daughter that graduated from Ohio State. She was in a 5-year program and graduated with not only her bachelor's but also her master's degree in that 5-year program. But now I do have a son-in-law that would take exception to that. My oldest daughter's husband, the one that's the P&G engineer, he is a University of Michigan grad. So we know which way he's going to go. We know he's going to go UM. That's not a big problem. We let the guy in the family anyway. We love the dude to pieces. But he's a Michigan fan because he graduated from Michigan. He's also an Illinois fan because his dad was on the faculty at the University of Illinois. So this dude grew up in Champaign-Urbana. He spent a little bit of time out in Boulder when his dad was on the University of Colorado faculty, but then they moved to Champaign-Urbana, and they've been there ever since. And his dad retired from the UIUC campus here several years ago. So anyway, in fact, they're in town this weekend. They were spending Thanksgiving with their son and daughter-in-law and 2 grandkids. And this is the part that really, I don't know if I'm in shock or disbelief or what still, but yesterday, November 25th, was a momentous day in my family. Gorgo became the papa of a teenager. My oldest grandchild, my granddaughter, turned 13 just yesterday. And in typical fashion, in very, very stereotypical fashion, I gave her a call to wish her a happy birthday. And she was pleasant enough for a few minutes. And then after a while, she started to lose her patience. She says, Papa, I need to get away because there's other stuff I need to do. Okay. She didn't come out and say, you're boring me to tears, but she might as well have said that. But typical teenager, listen to the happy birthdays. And then when I was done with the happy birthdays and starting to do small talk, that's when she says, oh, I'm going to have to go. Okay. Because and she basically did say, I've run out of things to say. Okay. That is her running out of things to say. So, yep. Yeah. So we have us a teenager for a granddaughter now. And we get to put up with her now until she gets a little bit more maturity under her belt and learns how to handle herself with the people that care about her and that she actually cares for, whether she shows it or not. It'll be a phase to go through, like we all did. Everybody had their teenage years, or else we wouldn't have gotten this far. But anyway, we just heard ad break number 1 popping in there. So let's, before we get into the game, in fact, by the time we are through the ad break, we will be into the game. So let's go ahead and take that ad break right now and listen to this word from our sponsors. Here we go. Okay, folks, we are back. And I didn't even have to hit the button to change the scene because my ad break automatically goes back to the game and not back to the just chatting screen that we were on before the ad break. So thanks for putting up with the ads. And I see where Lud's telling me that it was his nephew's birthday as well. And thanks to all for the congrats on the teenager in the family now. As if we need another teenager. Well, yeah, as if we need a teenager. I guess we do need a teenager. If we're going to be grandparents, we have to put up with that eventually, because the next one down the line is in 5th grade, and it'll be, let's see, she will turn 11 in March. And then the 13-year-old's younger sister turns 11 in May. So those two will become teenagers very, very close to each other. They're 2 months and 2 days apart. So here in the year 2025 is when we expect to see those two become teenagers. Then the next one down the line is 1 year behind them in school. He's in 4th grade. He'll turn 10 in May. And he won't turn 13 until May the 6th in 2026. So yeah, he'll be a 13-year-old that year. Okay, guessing it's an older sister, because I'm sure your parents would want to procreate. Yeah, yeah. All of my kids are older, or all of my siblings were older than me. The ones that are gone and the ones that are still here. I was the caboose surprise, shall we say, and it really was a surprise. You could almost call me a menopause baby, because I came along 8 years after my next closest sister in age. They thought they were done with 5 kids, but here comes the caboose, change of life caboose, that brought up the rear, and as a result, it was really kind of a crazy thing. My parents were amongst the oldest parents of anybody in my entire class in high school, or in school period, you might as well say, because they were retired and done out of the workforce while I was in college. So that's also a thing. Yep. Okay. Oh, Teddy-O talking to Lud. Okay. He was talking to Lud, not to me. Okay, I get you there, Teddy-O. Sorry about that, Lud. I was horning in on your territory. Okay, let's see what's going on with my Flames. Okay, they have been enjoying their first season so far back in gold after 23 diamond seasons in a row. So we will get in there and see what kind of orneriness we can stir up. I do have a tournament I need to spam though first, so bear with me a moment. I need to get tournament to number 390. Okay, and I'll take a look at that 70 some tournament there later after we're done looking at the team, because we're going to look at teams first and then start opening packs with my number 3 team, work backwards to number 2, open their packs, and then come back to my Flames and open them last. Okay, so let me go here. I'm just about done here. So yeah, between 74 and 90, that's a gap of 16. So I should be close to packing again, I hope anyway, and see how close I am to earning some more packs for the day. Now, here we are sitting up here in gold, 330, 13K treasury, 91 packs. I started the day with 81, and I already got my 10 drops out of EVC's stream, very kindly. And thanks and props to EVC for streaming early today, so I didn't have to keep track of my drop packs during my own stream, which is a very welcome development, believe me. So let's go in and take a look and see if the team is still in first place in their division, because they've been in first place in the division practically the entire season long. There was only maybe 1 or 2 games briefly early on in the season that they were not in first place for any period of time. So we will see. There's the circle of doom. That means I'm getting in, and look at there. 83 and 54. I'm 29 games ahead of 500, which tells me, in essence, I think I am even Steven on the day's daily record. I think I was 81 and 52 when I started. Discord will tell me this. Yes, I was 81 and 52 when the day started, so I am 2 and 2 on the day so far. And the team that I just beat, the Christopher Bearcats, that I have to wonder out loud if they have a connection to the University of Cincinnati, or else they have a high school team near them that uses Bearcats as a mascot. But the Christopher Bearcats are the team I've been playing most recently. They are in the basement of my division. And I am still sitting. It looks like Nimrod natives have gained a game on me. I was 5.5 games ahead of them when I started the day. So they must be 3 and 1 on the day's action to have picked up a whole game on me. The Nimrod natives, who owns them? Who runs them? None other than M-Dub. I think everybody who's been in the game for some period of time knows M-Dub. This is obviously one of his alternates. I forget what his main team is called, but I know it's not the Nimrod natives. But he is managing this team that's only sitting now 4.5 games in back of me. And the Great Blank, they're sticking around like a thorn in my rump, owned by Arriba. I guess that's a Speedy Gonzalez reference. So anyway, the Great Blank run, they've been kind of like, here's what I mean by them being a thorn in my side. Let's look at reports and logs under the league tab, and then we'll go there. And then over here on this button, I'm going to select the league report, team versus team. And here I am right here. Look at what they're doing to me. They have already won the season series. Excuse me. Little sneeze sticking around there, and I got another one coming on if I'm patient enough to catch it. Maybe not. Okay. Here it comes. Okay. Alrighty. So the Great Blank has already won my season series. Even though they're third in my division, they have won already the season series. If I win the next 3, which is all we got left in the season, I'm at best 9 and 10 against them. So they've already won. I've already won my season series with the Seals. I've won my season series with the Nimrod natives of M-Dub. Up here, there's the Christopher Bearcats. I got to play them 9 more games today. 9 more games today, because I play each team in my division 19 games. So I've got 9 more games to play with them. So I'm going to get sick and tired of seeing these Christopher Bearcats. It's going to be a pretty rough road to hoe here. Let me take a look in chat real quick, make sure I'm caught up. Okay. Younger brother, actually, okay. Yes, okay. Good banter there between you guys. It's funny stuff, very funny stuff. Okay, well, anyway, back to the game, and we get to the team, and they are obviously doing fairly well. So Cannot complain. We're 2-2 on the day. We did beat the Bearcats, and we get to play them again coming up here. I think I may have started the day against them even. Let me look at my scores and schedule here. That'll tell me the story here. I lost 2 out of 3 to this team. Here's the Bearcats right here. 1, 2, 3. Then down here we got 4, 5, 6, and down 7, and then we got 8, 9 coming up. There's 8, there's 9, there's 10. Okay, so I get to play them 10 more times. That doesn't sound right. Oh, I was counting the one that we already played. I was counting the one that we already played, but there's 1, 2, then 6, and then 9 more games left for us to play, and I get to play them 2 out of my final 3 series of this day's action. So we're going to get a healthy dose of not the Cincinnati, but the Christopher Bearcats. I got another team. Here's the Great Blank, the ones that are the giant pains in my rump. I get to play them 3 more times in their ballpark. So I hope that they don't hurt me too badly. And down here we have M-Dub's Nimrod Natives. I get to play 3 times in their park to finish up our season series, which I've already won. And that's pretty much the size of things and how they are looking for my somewhat immediate future to finish out the day's action. I got a whole bunch of games against some Bearcats and some more inside the division games against the Great Blank and the Nimrod Natives. And up here, where was it? Hang on a second. Got a tournament just started. And the other team in my division, let's see, I'm trying to think. Who's that 4th place team? Who's the 4th place team? 4th place team. San Francisco Seals. That's right. Okay, it's hell getting old. I'm here to tell you. I mean, like, I could forget from 1 minute to the next what the heck is on my mind or even on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, yeah, San Francisco Seals. I've pretty much finished up stuff with them. I've got 3 more games to play, I think, with them. But I've got these 91 packs that we're going to open up when we get done opening packs on the other 2 teams first. Let's look at some of our performances here, because I went with a slightly modified lefty cheese this particular season. It was hard lefty cheese on the park factors, hard lefty cheese on my pitching staff. I only have 1 lefty in the pen, and he serves as a specialist to go against lefties with an all-righty pen here. Otherwise, Tug McGraw is not only a setup man, he's also my lefty specialist against left-handed batters. And my 3 nasty boys here are doing a pretty nice job. Dennis Eckersley has my best ERA down there of my 3 nasty boys. But guess who the big surprise, 74 ended before I could even get in there to take a look at it. Did I even make it to packs? I guess we'll have to take a look outside after we're done here. But look at here. Christy Mathewson, for crying out loud. 1.37 ERA. Good job for him. And my entire bullpen is holding up pretty well. The starting rotation could use a little bit of help. I'm thinking about moving Eddie Plank up a little bit because of his 2.70 ERA, and he does have a positive 4-3 record, but all of my starting pitchers have positive records. So not really too much that I can prove upon there. Tommy Glavine, the 99 card, is leading the way with 16 victories against 10 defeats with a 4.36 ERA. That's the highest ERA in my entire rotation, but he's sporting the most wins right now. Sandy Koufax and Carl Hubble tied with 13 apiece, and Jerry Royce right behind with 12 wins. Now, the reason that Eddie Plank is only sitting on this many starts and this many wins versus that many losses is because he was brought in late. I brought him in very late. And who did he replace? Let's go to our roster here and we'll see. He replaced a left-handed starting pitcher Oh no, I got another sim coming in. Let me move this so I can see. He replaced Vida Blue. He replaced Vida Blue, who wasn't doing nearly so well. If we can maybe come back and take a look at Vida's numbers once I get the sim to come in, and hopefully it'll be another win over those Christopher Bearcats. We hope, we hope, we hope. And oh, ouch, ugly. And look it. M-Dub picked up another game on me. My position is getting more and more precarious. But I really think out loud that even if I get knocked down to a wild card spot, I'm still relatively safe. And let me show you why. If I look at my league standings here, look at down here. Nimrod is leading the wild card. Great Blank is third in the wild card. And look at the Gaposis after that. The Parkbrow Perminators, 8.5 distant games back of any wild card consideration. So if I happen to fall down into these three, my chances of making it to the playoffs are still a little bit more than fair, I would dare say. So that's what we're going to try to shoot for. Is if we can't win the division, we want to end up down here, and it looks pretty good for any of those possibilities to happen. I could stay on top of my division if I can finally start winning ball games again. Went 19-10 yesterday, so we had a really decent day. Okay. There you go. Grandmother always said getting old is bad, but it beats all the alternatives. Couldn't say that any better myself there, Cubs fan 23 Steve. Yep. What's all this talk about getting mold? Mold is in the mind. But here's the problem, though, EVC. I'm allergic to mold. Maybe that's why I'm sneezing. Oh, man. I break myself up sometimes. But anyway, back to the action, or lack thereof. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we just had that loss sim come in. I do have a piece of league news over here I can pick up, and I'll bet it's not in my favor. Yes, oh yeah, one of my opponents, their Wade Boggs got their 2,000th hit. Okay, so now that's a nice little milestone on Mr. Boggs' behalf. But it's not my team. I keep that stuff anyway. Take a look at this one. 500 perfect points for Jackie Robinson stealing home. So that one I like. I like. And that got me from high 12K up to low 13K in the treasury. I still have one more Cooperstown Club 4 mission to go, but it's a pretty daunting mission to get done. It's the one that gets you Mickey Mantle. Okay? Once I get Mickey Mantle, then I will have earned, through auto completion, I will have earned my Nap Lajoie. And he will be signed onto the team, and there will be some movement at second base. I guarantee you that there will be a move at second base. We will see. All right. So that's what we're looking at there in the pitching. We looked at the pitching. Let's look at the lineups and see who's doing what here. Now, I think I've got a split in there. No, I do not have a split. So this is the overall batting average. OC batting .311 with 68 steals out of 88 attempts. So he right now is a fairly good candidate to be MVP of the team. 11 home runs with 53 ribbies. Right underneath of him is McCovey with 24 home runs that leads the team, and the 79 ribbies also lead the team. Joe Morgan with 20 and 76 doing fairly well too. And here's another 20 home run man in Henry Aaron at 20 and 66. So he's going to have to steal 6 more bases today if I'm going to have a 20-20 effort out of Henry Aaron. I've already got, no, I won't have a 20-20 out of Lou Brock. He's got a bunch of stolen bases. What about King Kelly? He's got 8 home runs. It doesn't look like he's going to be 20-20. But Joe Morgan, heck yes. 56 steals and 20 home runs. He's automatically 20-20. And OC is okay. Let's see. No, okay. McCovey's my other big 20 home run man. He's only got 6 steals in 7 attempts, which is not a bad percentage, but it's not nearly enough steals to get himself up to the 2020 club, which looks like right now Joe Morgan is my sole potential recipient of that reward once the regular season play is complete. So we have that going on for us. And what does my versus lefty lineup look like before we go to our next ad break? Okay, here's my lefty lineup, and there again, OC's on top. I'm not looking at splits here. I'm just looking at overall. But the big thing that's different here is my batting order. The thing that's amazing to me, okay, Ken Griffey Jr. has been doing very well against lefties, but it looks like Mr. Charleston, who also bats left. Let me check the splits real quick and see who bats better versus left. Yep, okay, Junior still bats better against lefties than OC does. So Junior stays in the starting lineup. Okay, Cochran at 294 versus left. And Gary Carter, I don't even think starts against righties. He doesn't. Okay, so yeah, my batting orders look to be pretty stable, and I don't see any need for a swap between second place and first place as far as the starting spots are concerned on either my righty or my lefty lineup. So I'd say, given the fact that, okay, we're leading the division, I'm not going to complain too loudly about these guys. They just need to beat that basement dwelling team a little bit more often. And speaking of new things, as if I was before, if you haven't noticed, I have a brand new logo. It took me about 5 to 10 minutes worth of work using an app called Pickoff, Pickoff. It's a piece of freeware, and you can use it to design custom logos. And I did this with my Flames. Got rid of the one that came with OOTP, the Flames logo that came with OOTP, and made up my own with Pickoff. So I'm pretty happy with the way this worked out. It's maybe a little on the minimalist side, not too terribly fancy, but still I'm liking it better than I liked my old kind of generic Flames logo. This one has a little bit more personality to it. But anyway, that's what's going on with my Flames. We can leave these guys. Once I go take a look at some tournaments, that 74 is the one that concerned me because that had been my longest running one. So I'm going to start up another tournament and then go take a look at 74 and find out what happened where, to see if I even made it to PAX yet. Okay, now I'm going to go to my tournaments and go to the bottom, and I'm looking for 74. There's 74 way up there. Okay. Okay, let me go and we will go examine this dude. Because I want to see if I qualified for PAX yet. Because if I died in a quarterfinal game 7, I'm not going to be very happy. In fact, I may just weep crocodile tears over it. Because those are the toughest losses to take. A quarterfinal and you make it to game 7 and you get knocked out. That's 3 hours pretty much at a minimum. Okay, I didn't go to a game 7, but I did go to a game 6 before these Sungmen Giants took me out in 6, and they won this one 4-2. They had to come back with 3 late runs because I had a 2-1 lead up until their half of the 7th inning, and they kind of did a semi walk-off on me there. So they are in the semis, and they have qualified for PAX, and I go PACless yet once more. All right, so let us see maybe a little bit about what the next longest running tournament is going. That's 83. There's not enough of a gap there to really make a difference. I don't think I will have been through round 2 yet with a distance of only 9 numbers between the 83 and the 92. That's not enough time for me to have done very much in the tournament other than round 2. If I make it to round 3, which is also known as the quarterfinals, if I make it that far, then I may be okay. Could have gone for more flames, looked more like a match. Yep. Well, I'm still playing around with pickoff there, Mr. Audit. I'm still playing around with pickoff. Oh, the Orange Park Raiders, who are owned by, guess who? Bridov, okay? I found out that he pronounces the D-A-V Dov, okay? So it's either Bridov or Bridov, but in either event, I know it's not Bridave, okay? Or Bridave. It's Bridov or Bridov. So he is leading this round 2. I did win a game 7 here in round 1 that moved me on, but I've lost the first game here, so I'm not too terribly far along in this tournament. Not enough for me to get worked up about it, because I only have a 4-4 record, and Orange Park has won 5 of their 7 games. So that's enough for these guys. Let's get out of here, and we'll go check out team number 2. And I think I have the sad tale to tell you about team number 2 in case you missed Wednesday's stream, because Wednesday's stream had a sad tale for team number 2. A very sad tale for team number 2. And we're getting there now. Once I get the password for this dude in there. And we are late for our second ad break. So on my way in here to see what these guys are doing, I'm going to start up a tournament. And before I start up the tournament, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the ad break. And we'll go in depth and see what's going on with these Wildcats when we return from our ad break. Okay? So please hang on for this word from our sponsors. Okay, gang, we are back. I got a tournament started, an Iron Best of 5. Outside of this, we are inside Perfect Team now. Here's the sad tale when it came to this Perfect Team right here. I was going in before my stream started on Wednesday. And I wanted to take a look at these guys so I'd have something to talk about when the stream started. But when I started to get into it, okay, the game was acting like it was going to get into Perfect Team after I hit, okay, Perfect Team. Then it kind of froze for a second. And then here I find myself back on the home screen as if I'd never hit anything at all. And then the next time I tried to go in to actually get in, I never did get in that first time. The second time I get in there, and my roster is completely blank. AZ Axel, aka Alex, was in my stream that day and mentioned that he has known of a few cases where that has happened. And there's seemingly not much that can be done about it. He did suggest some workarounds for me, which I have yet to follow up on, that could maybe get me my old roster back. But I thought, heck, I'm in iron right now with this team. They got relegated not just once, but twice in succession. They were in silver, they got knocked back to bronze, and were promptly bumped down to iron. Okay, so they're in iron right now. What kind of harm is going to happen in iron if I just leave the AI's choices alone? because I had to use the artificial intelligence to cobble together a team just so I could be ready for the next sim. Since then, I'm actually improving in position compared with what I was in before. Because look at second place in my division with a 76-62 record, which is, I'd say fairly decent. I'm 11 games out of the lead to these Frederick twins that are owned by Taterade. Okay, but here I am in second in the division, 76-62, and look at here. I'm second in the wild card out of 3 spots, and I'm 3.5 games ahead of third place. Let's see how we look in the overall picture and see how safe my position may or may not be. It doesn't look like that it's that terribly safe, because the Quebec Labrador are 3.5 games behind me, but only half a game in back of them, which would be 4 games behind me, are the Mexico City Biscuits and the Quebec Astres. Okay? So it's not that terribly sewn up yet. And it's not that terribly safe, but it beats relegation any day. Okay? And the fact that I'm 14 games above water, I'm not going to be complaining about that. Because I think that when the roster went sour, that this team was like only about 6 or 7 games above 500. And now they're 14 games above. So they have gained in position. I don't know about their overall percentage because I didn't pay that much attention to that, but I was paying attention to games above 500 more than I was my winning percentage, which perhaps would have served me better, but that's just the way I did it. So here I am in second place and in a wild card slot on a Saturday with a team that the artificial intelligence pulled together for me. And I have not touched it since. So anyway, we'll just, for grins and giggles, we'll just go ahead and let it keep on riding and we'll let it see how it's doing. The worst that can happen is I spend another season in an iron, okay? That's the absolute worst that can happen. I don't think I'm going to be that close to relegation to really make much difference, okay? I'd have to have an absolute total collapse and lose out the rest of my games in order for that sort of thing to happen. I don't see that happening, okay? So anyway, let's see. I think I've got another tournament I can spam. I wanted to look at these guys in a little bit of depth to see who the AI pulled together for me. Who did they pull together for me? They pulled together live Kershaw. They pulled together live Verlander. They pulled together live Minter. And these other guys were either mission rewards or tournament rewards. Or no, I take that back. Mission rewards, no, not mission rewards or tournament rewards. They were mission rewards or drawn from packs. My bad. So everybody here was either a mission reward or drawn from a pack. And or in this particular case, my live cards. I've got 3 live cards on my pitching staff, and they're not really doing that badly. Okay? Not really doing that badly at all. My historic George Ewell that I got from that free Diamond Choice pack that we got not too terribly long ago, he's rocking it at 13-5. That was probably the best free card that ever could have happened to this team. Other than Tommy Glavine, and this one's not a bad second place to Tommy Glavine. I'm here to tell you right now. So, yeah, live Kershaw, live Verlander, starting. And over here I've got live Minter holding down part of the pen as a secondary closer. Sandy Koufax was chosen by the AI to be my closer. Go figure. That's a nice card that I drew. That was the 98 Koufax that I drew several moons ago. So this is what the pitching staff looks like. They don't have too bad an ERA all the way around, except Mark Pryor, I think, is kind of stinking it up a little bit. And these 2 guys up here with 5+, cringe-worthy, but they're still going. I'm going to leave them be until the season's over, and then I'll go back and try to follow AZ Axel's advice on how to recover my old roster by going through and finding some perfect team folders that were in the recent past and try to go with some of them. So we will go and try that maybe later on tomorrow. Even if I do make the playoffs, I'll wait until after the season is over and then try to repair my poor lineup. Because hopefully by then I will have qualified to go back to bronze. Who knows? I'd like to see it happen, but there's no guarantees in this game. Now, my lineups, how do they look? These, again, were chosen by the artificial intelligence. Live Goldie, right here. Okay? Live Goldie. What about Arenado? That is the historic Arenado that was a mission reward. Okay? Now, my other, I don't think I have any other live cards. Jose Altuve, he's a live card. He's a live 100. So I have what? 5 live perfect cards starting on this team. 5 live perfects. I would never have imagined that in a million gazillion years. Okay? But look at who's leading the way here with the batting runs. Hammerin' Hank is killing it. Okay? With a 2.94 ERA, 1.083 OPS. Oh my goodness. And Francisco Lindor with a 1.094. Wow. And a 370 average. So he's, I think, my backup shortstop. Backup to, hang on a second here, we'll see. Yeah, backup to Concepcion. And look who's batting one of my worst averages. And there's a split here. Let me get rid of that split. No split. Okay, Concepcion moves up a little bit. And what does Lindor do? He stays up at the top. Okay, with that split. Well, hard to say. It's hard to say. Do I need to move? I'll look at that after, because I'm playing with fate here. I don't want to touch what the AI chose for me just for grins and giggles and see how they finish the season. I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it with a 50-foot pole. I want to see how it ends up. Okay, just for fun. Just for fun. But I'm glad to see Hank doing so well, and Lindor, pulling his weight there, doing quite well. And the live cards actually doing some performing for me. Live Goldie, live Altuve. And then I've got live Minter and live Kershaw and live Verlander. I don't mind terribly. All right, let's get out of here. I need to spam another Iron Best of 5. And then we'll go take a look at team number 3 and then start opening some packs. Okay? Now, you see that 1K that I've got sitting in my treasury on this number 2 team, the Wildcats. I'm going to leave that be, and I'm going to spend that because I think with the 23 packs 22 packs they already have, they would have 23 if I bought that one there, but they would have they have 22 packs that they're going to open up, which is more than the number 3 team has. So I'm saving this 1K here to spend after we're done ripping packs. Okay. And if I stick around long enough, I can enter a 3rd tournament, but no, I'm not going to stick around. We'll do that on the way back. Let's do team number 3. Remember Concepcion when he was good, but he never hit above 200 for you this year? I can understand that. I think that what they put into his card was something reflecting real life, because some of the graphics that I happen to see there, Elway 744, some of the graphics that I've seen show him doing what he used to do in real life, and that was to be a sucker for the outside breaking stuff. It would start out over the plate and then break to the outside, and he would go reaching practically down to the end of the knob trying to make contact with it because it was so far outside, and he wouldn't even come even minimally close to hitting the ball. So David Concepcion, excellent fielder, excellent all-around ball player, but too many times he was a sucker for outside breaking junk. Okay, that was him. That was him. So we'll look at team number 3, I should say. And let's see, here we go. Did I hit 5? I hit 5. Okay, 1. and bump. Okay, there we are. Okay, we don't have any extra treasury to think about buying more packs, so let's get this tournament rolling. This Ace of Iron right here. And we'll go see how my Juggernauts are doing, because they have been stuck in silver for just about as long as the Wildcats were stuck in silver before they started getting relegated in succession all the way down to iron. So I think that these Juggernauts are in a good enough position. They may stay put, even though I think they are mildly underwater. That they were only a few games under 500 when I last saw them earlier today. So we'll check them out and see what they look like. Okay. 16 minutes to our next ad break. Ooh, okay, yeah, they're still only 3 games underwater at 68 and 71. They just took a loss. They were 2 games under until I lost this one here. So they're looking in pretty good shape to survive in silver for another season. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs at all, because they're umpty gazillion games out of a wild card. Let me see how we look here. Yeah, look it down. Oh, wait, look. They're only 3 games out of a wild card slot, but it's pretty tightly packed in these 4 positions here. Actually, none of these 4, maybe only the top one of the 4 would end up, because these 2 here, Bethany and Starfield, they are tied for their division lead. That's why they're down here. Okay, so only one of those 2 teams will remain once that tie gets broken. And that means one of these 2 teams is going to move up and take the number 3 wild card. And look, I'm only 3 games in back of that position. So I still am within striking distance, I think. But I'm not holding out much hope for being a negative to 500 record making it to the playoffs. It wouldn't be the first time it's happened. It won't be the last time it happens. But there's something that about the whole idea of a negative record making it to the playoffs. It just rubs me in so many wrong places, if you know what I mean. It rubs me in so many wrong places, and they all chafe and are hotter than... So we'll forget the graphic mental images and get back to brass tacks. Okay. 68 and 71 would not cut it for me in terms of a playoff record. So anyway, let's take a look at the pitching and see if there's anything noteworthy going on here. Okay, El Cid gets to pitch next. Now it looks like he's leading the way. 4.16 ERA, second best on the team to Ryan Express's 3.62. My bullpen is faltering compared to my other 2 teams' bullpens. Jose Rijo in long relief. He could use a little help there. Red Faber, this is the older version. It's another version of a better Red Faber card that came out yesterday with the 1 team per career meme, okay, if you will. This is not quite as good a Red Faber card as the one that came out last night, or I'm sorry, night before last, or no, it was last night, because they moved the Thursday stuff to Friday because of the holiday. Duh. So anyway, this Red Faber card is not quite as strong as the one that they introduced last night, and I don't know how well he would do, but he right now is holding up middle relief with that 3.44 ERA. My nasty boys here at the end, we need to trade spots. Armando Benitez has the highest ERA now, and Zach Britton has the lowest ERA. So Zach is going to become the new closer, and he's going to be 9th or later. Now that means then that Benitez is going to be set up now, and he's going to be 7th inning or later. Now I'll hit my lineup tab and then my pitching tab, and it sorts it all out for me. There we go. My highest ERA appears first. Next highest ERA appears second. Lowest ERA appears last. Could not ask for better here. And these guys here, nothing has happened to their lineup at all. I'm not doing anything for grins and giggles. I am doing a little bit of microing here just to get them done and out of the way. Okay. Ooh. Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. I just saw something in chat. And who is it? Who is it? Who's in chat? Who's in chat? Who's in chat? Oh, it's got to be Mr. W. Norris. I hear his cows. They have come home. Welcome to the stream, Mr. W. Norris. Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, Elway 744. That's an indelible memory printed into my memory banks for all eternity, is seeing Davy Concepcion lunging for outside pitches. I mean, like, it is indelibly burned. It's like an old CRT cathode ray tube image that has been burned into the tube. Okay, that's basically how it is. Happy Saturday, Mr. W. Norris. Good to see you as always. Okay. And Real Teddy, some days he feels like he has mold in his mind. Yeah, I know. It's dark and musty stuff, and I might very well be having that today, given the sneezing fit I had just a while ago. Because that is one of my two allergies. I'm allergic to dust, and I'm allergic to mold, which means I can't take penicillin. I can only take synthetic antibiotics that have a much reduced role of mold in the formula. Okay. But anyway, we have another sim coming in. Let's see what's cooking with these guys. I want to see a win come out of my juggernauts. And no, I was not going to say a win coming out of my jug. I did not say that. But I did get a win out of my juggernauts. Ornery snicker. And I took a game off the division leader's lead. Instead of 9.5 back, I am now 8.5 back. How does that put me in the wild card? Let's see. 3 games. Okay, that's not too bad. But now, yeah, things have changed a little bit. Okay, they broke the tie up here between Bethany and Starfield. That tie has been broken. So I am still only 3 games out of a playoff spot. So that means what? 4 teams within 3 games of each other. 4 teams within 3 games of each other going for 1 playoff spot. That's going to be tight. Be fun to see as we finish up the season. So anyway, we looked at the pitching. Let's look at the lineups. Okay, I don't have too much special going on here, except I do have one special card that I have to show off in case you haven't seen it. My one and only tournament reward that I have that's still playing. I used to have another tournament reward that played. That was Silver Kenny Lofton that I got for placing in a perfect draft. He played on this team for quite a number of seasons after I earned him. But after Chicken Wolf came along, there wasn't much room for Kenny Lofton anymore. So Chicken Wolf is holding down the fort in right field and doing a pretty good job of it, because look at this value for a gold card. The card is valued at $32K. A gold card with a base value of 1,000. Yeah. And take a look at his awards up here. Great Glove Awards, like 4 of them. He's got an all-star appearance. This one here, he got a trophy for winning bronze. The team won bronze. Down here, got another trophy. Oh, he was the League Championship Series MVP. So he has a nice little set of decorations there in his trophy case. So I'm really, really pleased to have this Chicken Wolf card on my team, because he plays like a diamond, but instead he's rated an 89. He might as well be 90 plus because, yeah, just because, look it. You can see it. The defense, the BABIP. Oh my gosh, the BABIP. The contact. Power's not much. Avoid Ks isn't too bad. The eye could use some help. So this particular lineup doesn't do too badly for me. They've been strong enough to hold their own and stay in silver, despite what happened to their former silver brethren, the Wildcats, that are now languishing down in iron. So let's get out of here. And I would dare say, with the less than an hour that we've got left, we got over 100 packs we need to rip. I've got, I believe it's going to be 81 on the other team. I got 20 some on the second team, and I got 13 here. So why don't we go ahead and get started, and let's get into some packs, shall we? Here we go. And what do we start out with? We start out with World Series runner-up with the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber, a local product, I might add. He grew up one county away from here in Middletown. But we have us a gold card. And what do we have here? We have us a, whoa, historic gold Goose Curry. I think he's Negro League 2. Yes, he is. The later years, now almost 1/4 done. Let's go. Look at the value on this guy. Saving me a bunch. But this team is packs only. They do not buy cards. So this is what this card is worth to me in terms of pack value. So we are going to keep Mr. Curry. Hang on to that guy. And this guy down here, it looks like he belongs to the Reds. Doesn't any longer. The Reds put him out on waivers, and he was claimed by the Detroit Tigers. Okay, so Michael Papierski is now a Detroit Tiger. 2 other Reds roster catchers got assigned for, that is designated for assignment, DFA'd, and they were both picked up off waivers by the Baltimore Orioles organization. So the Reds lost 3 catchers to free agency, and also to the waiver wire, shall we say, the waiver wires being active, and that's how they lost all 3 of these catchers. So no big deal there, because they got some good catchers coming up through the pipeline. Let's see what's going on with 12 packs to go. We have a lot of packs to open up. We're going to have over 100 all told. We started with 81 on the one team, 20 some on the second team, and we have 13 packs we started with here. So we are looking maybe close to 115, 120 or so packs. Let's keep going, because in 2 or 3 more minutes it's going to be time for another ad break. Nothing much here. Roy Weatherly. Ooh, I need to keep a watch on this guy for center field. On this Iron Tournament team, I'm writing him down. 55 Weatherly on the Juggernauts. Okay. Using my own special little brand of shorthand. And the Gorgo luck is picking up. We go from a gold card to a diamond. The quickest we've gotten to diamond in a while. What's hiding back here? Something nice, I hope. Live Michael King, 97 live. So he's a first timer to the collection, so we're going to keep him. We're going to keep him and keep on going. We have 10 packs to go on this team. Nothing here. Wally Backman. Oh, okay. Okay. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, bear with me a moment, guys. I think I'm going to start the ad break a little early, because something has just come to my attention that requires my attention outside the room. So we're going to start us up another ad break while I take another short break and take care of that other piece of business. And we shall see you back here ripping packs when we get back, okay? Here we go. I'm going to start the ad break now. A word from our sponsors. Okay, folks, we are back. We are back. Business has been duly taken care of. Let's go ahead now and keep on ripping packs. We have 8 left on this outfit. Ooh, Weldon Wyckoff. Okay. Interesting looking bronze card. Okay, Bill Worley, I'm pretty sure we've seen him before. I'm interested in historic iron cards on this team, because that's what they play in tournaments. Luis Sessa, I believe, if I have my transactions worked out right, he was granted free agency, but I believe that the Reds, re-signed him to a minor league deal. Let me double check here. Bear with me a moment while I look at the Reds transactions. Oh no, it's not Luis Sessa, it's Alan Cerda, an outfielder. That's selected free agency, and they signed him to a free agent contract. Same thing happened with Daniel Duarte. He was signed to a minor league contract after he chose free agency. Okay. Otherwise, old stuff. Okay. So back to the pack ripping. Nothing new here. Okay. Keep going. Sessa, Cerda. That was a sleeper, wasn't it? Cerda, sleeper. I can't believe he said that. Okay, we have us a diamond card, third one on the day. What do we have hiding out here? Something nice, I hope. Whoa! Topps bunt. Jose Altuve. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice looking card. What's this one worth? Look at the value on this dude. Is that insane or what? And look at, I get to redeem a code on this team. I get to redeem a code on this team. This will be my third bunt code. I'm only using one bunt account right now. I could have simultaneous bunt accounts. Or maybe gift one to a grandson. Who knows? I haven't looked that closely at the terms of the OOTP and the Topps bunt promotion, the cross promotion that they did, to see if I am allowed to take any of my redemption codes and gift them to somebody else, or whether they have to be used by the person that earned them. I haven't read my terms that closely, so we will see. We will see. Okay, brand new follow, Cubs fan 2003, Steve. Okay, you're picking up packs on more than one account there, buddy. Thank you for your follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2003. Okay, but look at that Topps bunt card. Woo! This guy might actually play on this team. We'll have to wait and see, because they are mostly diamond cards anyway. So, I might have picked me up a second baseman, as well as a Topps bunt code. So there's one mission waiting on me at least when I get done here. Let's get out of here now. Wow, the value on that card is astronomical. Nothing new here. A couple of live silvers. That's about it. This pack stinks even worse. Yeah, Ace Adams. No, he's bronze. Can't look at him. 2 packs to go. These are all standard packs too, by the way. Nothing new there. Last pack. Then I'll go cash in a mission. Hey, Alex Claudio. I figured he would be a duplicate here, so I can sell this guy if you need the Alex Claudio card or Claudio card for Name Game Alex 2017 or the Tug McGraw Silver Mission. He's good on all 3. He's got an L10 of 1100. Somebody wants to buy him for close to 1K. The lowest sell order is there. Somebody wants to spend 2/3 of a K to get him. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put him up. Let's put him up for 902, which is 90 less than this lowest sell order. Okay? 902 will get you this Alex Claudio card if you need him. Best price out there on the market, go get him. Go get him. He's out there. Okay, so that does it for this team. We'll check our missions, and I know I've got at least one here waiting on me, and there it is. Topps Bunt Code Redemption. Okay, so let's do this. And yep, there he is right there. So I hit this and I end up with a diamond pack ahead towards next Wednesday's draw. Let's go. Diamond pack, baby. Okay, now I've got to keep this code. Oh yeah, I have to do this copy paste business. Or no, I've got to type it in keyed in, because this account is linked to an email that I forget the password to. Okay, so I'm going to go to, hang on a second, bear with me here. I'm going to make myself a note in Microsoft Notepad while I've still got the thing in front of me. Okay, so please bear with me while I do this. BC4PK, BC4PK, BC4, BC4PK. Is that right? BC4PK dash 2. Oops, that's an equal. I want a dash. There, no, not that. There we go. Okay, now it's going to be a 2R8. 2R8. P5DP. P5DP. And I am keeping that thing. Okay, so we are going to hang on to that notepad note, and I will save it so that I've got a record of it so I can do something with that code. Okay, so much for that. I will read, though, the terms of the deal, the cost promotion. I will read them pretty closely and in good detail to see if there's any legalese that gets in the way of me transferring that bunt license to somebody else. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's get out of here, go back to here. Do I have my tournaments fully spammed? No, I don't. Not even close. Let's get that next Ace of Iron going. Not much of anything to see here, so let's jump out of here and go see team number 2 and see what my Wildcats are doing. I don't know if they've had a sim come in yet or not. We'll see. The team that oh, hi there, my caps lock is on because I left it on from the thing. Okay, and we're gonna go there we are. Okay, right now I got an ace of iron best of 5 I need to spam to get caught up here. And there that is. Now let's get in to Perfect Team because I'm already going to buy 1 pack. I knew that coming out of here. But 22 packs to open up on this outfit. Okay. Yep, there we go. Hey, Laptop Hound, good to see you in the chat, as always. You walk in and Gorgo pulls the tops. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. So we are looking good in the neighborhood, and I do like what I've been getting out of my pack so far. So Laptop Hound, the check is in the mail. Okay, the check is quite literally in the mail. I took a loss. Okay. Still in second place. Am I still in second place in the wild card? Yes, I am. 3 games up. Okay. We will take that as a positive sign and open up 22 standard packs here on the Wildcats. And what do we got? Oh, Scott Hatteberg that spent some time with the Reds. Okay. Nothing much else there. Ooh, Plat 3, Brian Clark. Okay, he stays put. Jared Solomon with my Reds up there. Mike Schooler. Yeah, okay. Thought we'd seen him before. Speaking of Plat 3, Slim Sally. Ooh. A nice silver card. Very nice silver card. What's he worth? Okay, okay, L10 is 510, but somebody wants to sell him for $850. Hate to tell you, Mr. 850, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm hanging on to this dude. Okay, so 19 packs to go here. Ugh, nothing here. Keep going. Oh, man.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Ah. Okay, if not for Ray Sanders, we'd have another stinko pack. Reds Jose Barrero. Talented infielder. Antonio Alfonseca. There's another card I need to take a look at. Now this time for my Wildcats. Okay. Right, that's what we'll do. We'll hang on to him. Okay, keep on going here. 14 packs to go before we are done here. Let's see what's behind the gold curtain. Live Rafael Montero, and this guy's a dupe, so I can sell him. If you need Rafael Montero, he's going up for bare minimum 1001, okay? 1001 for Rafael Montero. And nothing new here, nothing new here. Keep going. Sam Jones. Oh, there's two good bronze tournament cards right there. Sam Jones and Clarence Smith. Yeah. Both of them are being used on my team. Okay, nothing new here. Ex-Red Wade Miley. Eh. Let's keep going. Nothing here. Desi Relaford. Let's see. Nope, not today. Ex-Red Hunter Strickland, who chose free agency. No. Crush Holloway, is he? Okay, I think he's Negro League 2. Let me see. Yeah, he is. That helps that mission along a little bit. Okay, nothing new there. Let's keep going. Jonathan India with my Reds. Nice card. Otherwise, not too much. Let's keep going. Ryan Hannigan, another nice Reds card. But, oh, look at this. 2 Donnie Jimenez's in a row. I looked at those two cards and I thought, wow, those guys look enough alike to be twins. Where indeed they are twins. The same card. Keep going. Don't see that very often in this game. Nothing new there. There's Ex-Red Michael Lorenzen. Caught me daydreaming there for a second. I was dreaming of far away places. And I don't want to do that. Kyle Dowdy, I got to remember, is he part of the Reds transactions here? I think he might have been one of the free agents. Let me double check him. Yes, he is a free agent. He elected free agency, so he is no longer, at least as of right now, with the Reds. He has not signed a minor league contract back with the club he left, like Daniel Duarte did, and Alan Cerda. They both chose free agency to begin with, and then they chose to sign free agent or minor league contracts with the Reds. Okay, so back to the game and getting in there to draw some more packs. Let's go. Carlos Lee. Okay, nothing new here. Is this the last pack? Yes, it is. Okay, and there was a whole lot of nothing in it. So let's see what we get if we go and check the missions. And with these missions, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I would have had to get me some diamond cards to make much of any progress. I only need one more card to get Richie Ashburn's diamond mission done. it seems like 20, like a 20-point card, like a gold card should get me there, or maybe a high silver, perhaps. Hard to say. But 15 points is all I need to finish that one. Okay, let's finish up with team number 3, my Flames, and see how hot a time we can have over there opening up some packs. Okay. I want to see if I'm fully spammed on this yet. Yeah, yes, I am fully spammed. I've got all 33 tournament slots taken up. I'll come back later and buy myself a pack with the proceeds that remained in my treasury. So they will have some packs. Okay, let's get out of here and go see team number 1. Because we have 35 minutes left and about 81 packs, I think, as of last count. Oops, got to start all over again. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. Just need to be more precision-minded here. Ooh, I get to spam another ace of bronze. Let's do that. Nothing here. There he is, and boom. So there he is, and 91 packs, not 81. Duh. 91 packs and a little over half an hour to get them done. We have about 15 minutes till our final ad break of the day. Maybe a little less than 15. Maybe more like 12 or 13. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on in these 91 flame broiled packs. Okay, we have a whole bunch of silvers because this is where my drops go. A whole bunch of silvers that came from either live, that is official channel streams, or affiliate channel streams. But there's a lot more silver packs than meets the eye, which is one reason I would love to have a pack by denomination counter somewhere in the game. I don't care where it is, just somewhere where I can see it. Okay, let's see what's in pack number 1 on my Flames. Whoa! Nice little draw there. Did I do any Black Friday shopping? No. I am a religious non-participant in Black Friday. If I buy anything on Black Friday, it's online to be delivered later, and I don't have to venture out into it. But look at here. Look at here. Another a perfect card, so I'm hoping for something really good here. Can I please have something really good? Come on, RNG deities for the packs. Do your magic and... Gary Sheffield. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Whoa. What a draw. What a draw. Not another Lou, but that one's not too shabby though, is it? That Sheffield card is nice. That is a nice outfield option for me. Now let's see how he looks. Okay, he's got good power. He's got the good eye. What's his value? I'm interested. He's worth 55K. Let's go. And somebody wants to spend 50 to get him? Whoa. I'm going to have a decision to make. Am I going to sell this guy or try to use him on my team somewhere? It all depends. It all depends. I'll be making up my mind on this dude sometime over the next 24 to 48 hours. Because if I do sell him, that'll help me get closer on some of the Mickey Mantle stuff, but maybe not close enough to get Mantle done. But it'll give me a good chunk of that. Okay. So we'll play the valuation game here later. He's in CC4. Oh, yeah. 79% complete. I keep him. I keep him. I keep him. He'll help me get Mantle. He is in Mantle. He is Mantle. He is the Mantle mission. Yes. Mr. Sheffield, welcome to the team. Thank you for showing up, buddy. Oh, baby. What a draw. What a draw. What a draw. Let's go ahead. Cancel that. Nice. That's Mantle. You're right there, Laptop Hound. CC4 is Mantle. That's the only one I got left. And that Mantle is now 79% done. I don't have too terribly far to go to get him and then to get my Naplage away. Mantle's the last one. He's the last one of my CC4s. I cannot wait, literally. That card right there helped me a whole lot more than I figured when I first saw it. Clarence Smith, their fantastic bronze card for the Negro League 2 collection. He's a fantastic bronze tournament card. I love him to pieces. Okay, 89 packs to go. Yeah, all live cards. Almost all live cards. Ron Fairley with the Expos. And these are all live cards. They might as well forget them. I think the game's getting even with me for giving me that nice Sheffield card. It's giving me a whole bunch of crap now. So let's see what else. Okay, RNG pack deities, I pray to thee. Please, please, please grant me some more goodies. In Babe Ruth's name. I know it's sacrilegious as all heck, but who cares? Yeah, well, see there, now I didn't do too badly, did I? For that prayer that I just did to the RNG pack deities? Boom. Ask and you shall receive. What's in here? Live Luis Garcia. He's going to be a dupe. I can sell this guy, but it looks like he's going to get quick sold because he's got 7 copies of him out there for bare minimum and nobody's buying. So there's 4K in the treasury. That will help get me closer to Mickey Mantle also. Okay, let's keep going. Card successfully sold. Let's go. Let's go, team. Gold card. The luck is rolling in here, baby. The luck is rolling in. Okay. Yep. Mookie Betts. And I think I've often preached the gospel on Mookie Betts being one class individual. Not this season, but in the 2021 baseball season, Mookie Betts did an act of kindness here in Cincinnati at Great American Ballpark that I still hear Reds fans talking about it even to this day. TJ Friedl, long-haired outfielder, utility outfielder with the Reds and still with them, hit his first major league home run with the Dodgers in town. And it went over Mookie's head into the moon deck, or I guess it would be then, it was a day game, into the sun deck out in right field. At nighttime they call it the moon deck. It's a right field, kind of, not exactly a short porch, but it's an accessible area of the ballpark for lefties. So Friedl hits his first major league home run. Mookie Betts sees the guy who catches the ball. So the next time he comes out to the field from the Dodgers dugout, he brings with him an autographed bat that he wants to trade with the guy who caught TJ Friedl's first home run ball, so that he could present that home run ball to TJ. The fellow accepted the signed bat in trade, gave up the baseball, and boom, TJ has his baseball. Is that class or is that class? No arguments. No arguments there. The guy is just strictly. Test for Sarah C. Getter. Okay. Oh, Celeron C. Getter. I don't know what the test is for. Okay. Yep. He's a really good keeper because he's going to help me on Mantle. You bet your Laptop Hound. Otherwise known as Lap. Okay. Keone Keela. Okay, we've seen him before. What about Phil Massey? Yes, oh yeah, we've seen him before. 81 packs to go. We got, let's see, 5 minutes or less till our final ad break of the day. Johnny Moore. Yeah, we've seen him. There's that Seven Seas tune that seems to play out nicely. Nothing new here. Ooh, Plat 3, Steve Farr. Nice, nice. Okay, keep going. Nothing new here. Brad Brock, have we seen him? Yes, we have. Keep going. Cringe. Almost cringe. Jim Viox or Viox. I knew he was a duplicate because I know I've seen this guy before. What does he go into and what does he sell for? He goes into dead ball silver batters, so he's got a decent value of almost 300, but somebody's wanting to sell him for $255. Let's go for $235 on this Jim Viox card. Okay, $235 will get you this card if you need it for dead ball silver batters. It's out there. Go get him. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I hope we still get some nice cards here. We're getting a decent stretch of luck here on the Flames draws. We have a diamond, we have a gold, we have a historic silver. We got us an historic perfect. Let's go. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Nothing there. Keep going. But the next best thing would be to get another historic perfect to complete mantle. Wouldn't that be nice? Live cards aplenty. Keep going. Scott Sauerbeck. Nope, not today. A couple of live silvers there. 70 packs to go. Another Plat 3 for Miles Mikolas. Yes. Okay, George Shuba. Okay. Plays the tuba. You do know what it's called when you have a quartet of those things. When you have 4 of those bass clef instruments, you have a tuba 4. Groan. Boo. Let's boo the man. Boo the man. Boo the man. What can I say? Other than nothing. Maybe I should have said nothing. Boo the man. Boo the man. Okay, next pack, 69 to go. Matching his 69 card there. Okay, nothing new here. Walt Dropo. Nope, not today. Pete Incaviglia? Yeah, we've seen him. Nothing new otherwise. Brad Wilkerson with the Expos. Yeah, we've seen him. I'm looking for historic bronze cards that might be able to play on my team. Speaking of free agents, here's another free agent right here, Mr. Art Warren. He's out on the market. Oh, Ty Cobb, you see him on a ton of bronze tournament teams. An absolute ton. Cesar Crespo. Okay. Not to be confused with Creepy Crespi. Remember him? He still has a card in this game, as I remember. All live cards. Nothing here worth seeing. Keep going. Same here. Nothing much. Almost the same here. Keep going. The game is, it's either feast or famine. I get nothing of value. I get nothing of value, and then I get everything of value. Well, anyway, it's time for our final ad break for the day while we are breaking with 60 packs left to do. And we will be raiding right into Tesuiji when we are done for today. So please hang on for this word from our sponsors. Okay, gang, we are back. We are back from our break, and I note with interest here former Red Tyler Naquin, who was part of a trade to the Metropolitans. And we have 60 packs left to go with 20 minutes left, so we'll be doing an average of 3 per minute until we reach Nirvana. Oh, we got us a gold here, plus an historic silver. What's hiding out behind the gold curtain? Live Nick Ahmed. Okay, so he is going to get sold. And I do believe it's going to be for bare minimum. So here goes this Nick Ahmed card with 3 missions behind it. Now, Wilson Ramos is a duplicate. What is he going to? He's in Cooperstown Club 1, the catcher mission. He has got a value of $619. Someone wants to sell him for $850. Someone wants to buy him for $115. Let's take 60 off this L10 and it'll be 569 perfect points to buy Wilson Ramos. He is on the market right now. Okay, go get him. All right, next pack, please. Not much. Keep going. Diamond card, diamond card. What's hiding out here? Live Sean Murphy. I think this is 2 streams in a row I've drawn this card. Yep, 2 streams in a row I've gotten this card. The last one was the first timer to the collection, so I kept him. This one's getting sold as a duplicate. And it looks like he's going to go for bare minimum. So Sean Murphy is the one team out there that's called the Sean Murphy, let's see, what is it? Sean Murphy Worshippers. If you want to buy this card, it's on the market. Go get him. Nothing here. Keep going. No, not much. Gold card, gold card. What do we got here? What's here? Historic Jake Miller, and he is a duplicate. Where does he go in the missions? Cooperstown Club 2, the power side. The Cooperstown Club 2 version of the Mickey Mantle version of the CC4 set. He's also in Rebirth Gold Plus Pictures. Let's go. So these 2 missions I have completed. This guy is a duplicate. We can easily sell him with an L10 of $1750. Someone wants to sell him or sell him for a little less than $1,700. So we are going to go and make it a little bit more of a bargain. We're going to go $14.99 for this Jake Miller card, okay? You're going to save 200 perfect points over the lowest sell order. So Jake Miller is now up for grabs. Now we got 54 packs to go. Keep going. Chucky Robinson with my Reds up there. Yep. Not much new here. Keone Kela, we've looked at him already. Ex-Red Cody Reed. Another diamond card. We're picking up the luck, folks. What's here? Bryce Harper live. Yeah. Okay. Though that face is a little bit of a smiling stiff. What's he worth? I'm going to go ahead and sell this guy for bare minimum, because I don't think I'm going to get that much more out of him anyway. So bare minimum is it. And if he's still up for sale tonight, I'll take him off the market and quick sell him. But anyway, Bryce Harper is on the market right and now. Okay. Let's see. Anything new here? Give me some stuff, game. Nick Blackburn. Okay, nothing new there. Keep going. Reds Nick Lodolo. Fine young lefty ace. Ace to be, I should say. Greg Hibbard. See him a lot. See him an awful lot in bronze. Same thing with Pinky May. Okay. More bronzes and all live cards. Forget this. Let's keep on moving. AJ Brzezinski. Yeah. Nothing new there. I'd say really nothing to look at. Jeez. I remember using, I've been telling you about the fun I've been having with the Topps Bunt app. I made a trade not too terribly long ago I traded somebody a Jacob Junis card, this guy up in the upper left. I traded him a Jacob Junis card in Topps Bunt 22, and he sent me back a fairly rare card from another set. So I really felt good about taking that trade. He was taking that thing off my hands to help him complete a set on his side, but I think my set was worth more. So hard to say. We'll see. Jim Brown, catcher. Okay, seen him before. Nothing else new. Keep going. Right. Daydreaming again. Nothing new. Let's go. Scott Sauerbeck again. Nothing there. Keep going. Roy Moore. Okay, nothing. Snake Man. Connie Rector. Excellent. Bronze pitcher. Keep going. The pack luck is continuing and in bigger quantities. Double premium pack. Christian Javier is the gold, and the diamond belongs to Luis Garcia. Second one of him I've seen today. So let's do the diamond card first. We're going to quick sell him, get the money out of him, because he's already up for sale for bare minimum. Now, what about Mr. Javier? He's worth 10.01 too. He's going to be 10.01, and he is on the market. Okay. Now, we'll get to see what the treasury looks like after we're done ripping packs. Aaron Harang, yep, a meta bronze pitcher. Live Rizzo. Oh, Bernard Gilkey. Duplicate. Where's he go? Where's he go? 470 on the L10, but 444 on the sell order. Let's sell him for 404. And that'll get you Bernard Gilkey, who's in the Cooperstown Club 1 extra base hits mission. And look at, I've got it. Hi-oh, 110% done. Yep. That's a big old hi-oh. Okay. Sell this guy. And let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nothing here. Chris Costi. Okay. Haven't seen him too much. Don Notabart. I see him a lot. Keep going. Keep on going. Another diamond card. We're picking it up, people. We're picking it up. What do we got? Ryan Helsley, 91 live. So Mr. Helsley will get sold. And it looks like he's going to go for bare minimum. Okay. 3 people want to sell him for $4,100, but I'm going to sell him for even less than that. We're going to beat the heck out of that price point. So there we go. Helsley is on the market. OTM. Okay. Here we go. 37 packs to go. I need to adjust my position. And then pull back up again. Okay, nothing new here. Let's keep going. Nothing here either. Keep going. Cody Reed shows up again. Jared Solomon. Okay, seen him. He's not in the Reds transactions, is he? Let me see. Bear with me. Bear with me just a moment. Jared Solomon, nothing happened with him. Right. Nothing happened with him. Okay. 34 packs to go. We're getting close to the end of the line, folks. 10 minutes. Aristides Aquino, free agent now, off the Reds. He was our Punisher back in 2021. Or was it 2020? I've lost count. Cannonball Jackman. Duplicate. I can sell this guy. 220. Let's sell him for 200 even. 20 under L10 because it's a 200 series card. Okay. 31 packs to go. Nothing here. Keep going. Another Cody Reed up in the corner. Good grief. Okay, nothing new here. Keep going. Or here. Okay. Cola Moran is another free agent, no longer with the Reds. They cut him loose before the end of the season. Okay, Carson Kelly. Card order not found. Huh. Maybe somebody beat you to it. There, Tesuiji. The only other time I've seen that error is when somebody beats me to a card I'm trying to buy. That at the time you click it, it's still there, but by the time it tries to retrieve the card, it's already gone. I'll bet that's what's happened there. Ready to bet the ranch that's what happened. Oh, it's a 404 error joke. Oh. Oh. Well, yeah, well, you mean like a internet error 404 is page not found. Aha. Got it. I get the attempt there. Error 404. Bill Friel. We've seen him before. Keep going. 24 packs to go. 8 minutes to get them done. We're going to be right up against the wire to send you guys over to Sweegie. Sweegie, if you want to go ahead and start your countdown timer, I'll have something to run into, okay? So I can try to zip through these packs. Let me know when your countdown timer is ready and we can do that. Speaking of card not found errors, there's a set that I'm trying to complete on the Topps Bunt mobile app, and I can't get it. There was a set of 30 Thanksgiving pie cards, one for each one of the Major League franchises, with their logo embedded into the surface of the pumpkin pie. I'm only missing one pumpkin pie, and that set would be complete. And that would be the Chicago Cubbies. I keep getting excess copies of the White Sox pie, but I don't want the White Sox pie. I get the right town, but the wrong daggum team. What's in the gold curtain here? Oh, Harry Buckner. Oh, yes. Yes. This guy is going to sell. Negro Leagues 2. Got a value of $3K. Someone wants to spend $1.5 to get him. Let's go a little bit less than that. Let's go $24.99, which is going to beat all the price points. It's going to beat the lowest sell order. It's going to beat L10. It's going to beat the buy order. So Harry Buckner is now on the market for the best price available, and you can get him if you want him. All right, let's see. 18 packs to go. 5 minutes. We'll make it. We're in the middle of a bunch of silver packs. A silver plus 2 golds? Yes, please. Please, sir, can I have some more? Okay. Zach Gallen, 84 live, and Ryan Reynolds, 83 live. Okay. What's Mr. Reynolds? He's a duplicate. We can sell him, and it looks like he's a 1001. He's a bare minimum, so he's out there now. Let's do the same thing with Brother Gallen here and see what he's up to. Yeah, quick sell here. Quick sell because he's already up for bare minimum. 3 copies of him, or multiple copies of him at least. Okay, let's see what's back here. 16 packs to go. 5 minutes. We'll make it. Gold card, and historic silver there. So let's see what's in the gold here. Danny Richardson, and that is a first-timer to the collection. What mission is he in? Okay. Oh, he's one of those rare cases that gets to be in 2 different name missions. Nice. And Builda Brooks's Diamond mission. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Keeping him, though, for future consideration because he's a first-timer to the collection. Let's keep on going. 15 packs to go. And there's a silver there, so I'm stuck in silver packs right now. Live William Contreras, okay. Keep going. And there's live Kyle Tucker. Okay, I'm glazing over here. Heine Wagner. What am I trying to remember about Heine Wagner? Nothing other than the fact he's a duplicate, so I'm not going to worry about him. Benny McCoy, another duplicate. Same thing. Okay. How many packs to go? 11 counting this one. Ivan Calderon. The silver in this case is Randy Arozarena. Let's keep going. We got, I think, I forget how many silver packs we had before we got to the final. Okay, Chad Green is the silver here, but nothing otherwise to look at. 9 packs to go. Zach Eflin, nothing going there. He's live card. Can I please have an historic silver instead of double live silver? Thank you. Got me daydreaming again. What I'm daydreaming of is my coffee I'm going to get once I'm done here because I need it. Let's see. Chester Williams. He is a duplicate. We'll sell him historic silver. Ooh, baby. Okay, he's got some value on him. Somebody wants to buy him for $400. Someone wants to sell him for $898. Let's sell him for $818, which is 80 off of that $898. 818 perfect points will buy you a Chester Williams for the Negro League 2 later years mission. Let's go. He's out there. Okay, 6 packs to go, and we're done. Gold card, and it belongs to one Mr. Corbin Burns. Okay, so Mr. Burns, you are a duplicate. We will sell you therein. And let's put him up for a little bit more than 1001 because he's got a slightly inflated L10. Instead of 1001, let's make it 1101. See, he's on another mission here, a third mission. Okay, the All-Star NL pitchers. Okay, we are going to sell him for 1101. If you want him, go get him. Okay, he's out there. Okay, 5 packs to go. Let's hit it. Live silver, nothing there. Then live silver, and red's Justin Dunn. That's about it. Keep going. Getting close to the end of the line here. Glenn Perkins, he's a duplicate. We know that. We know that one for a fact. Let's see, where does he go? He is in Cooperstown Club 1, the reliever mission, which I have completed quite some time ago because I have Cooperstown Club 1, 2, and 3 completed, and the only thing standing between me and completing Cooperstown Club 4 is that Mickey Mantle mission, and I'm over 3/4 of the way to him with the pickup of that Gary Sheffield card, which was much, much, much more than welcome, just merely welcome. So Glenn Perkins, he's going to get sold, I do believe. Let's sell him for $4.99. $4.99 is 50 under L10. Okay? 50 under the lowest sell order. Just a little under L10. $4.99 is going to beat all the price points. It's going to beat that 400 buy order. It's going to beat the 506 L10. It's going to beat the 549 sell order. So Glenn Perkins is now out there. With 2 packs to go, before we go send you to Sweegie, and I can go get my coffee. Speaking of TJ Friedel, there's TJ Friedel, the guy whose first home run ball in the major leagues was retrieved for him personally by one Mr. Mookie Betts in a class move. Last pack, and it be a gold one. Oh, this is I forgot the historical pack that I had at the end of my run. There's a silver in here. What's the historic gold going to be? It's going to be George Bell from the What year is on that card? Oh, it's a peak card, so it doesn't have a year on it. From the Toronto Blue Jays. Okie dokie. Nice looking card. Nice looking card. Look at the defense on that dude. What's his value? Decent value for a gold card. Platinum 3 Series defense. Yeah. Let's keep that card. And let's check out the Ted Wilkes card. And that's a first timer to the collection. L10 of 2130. But he's in the reliever mission that I already have completed. We'll hang on to him anyway because he's a first timer. He's a first timer, so we're going to keep this dude, and he is not going to go on the market. And we should be done now with just about everything going on with today's stream. What I am going to do, though, before we get out of here, is I'm going to jump out real quick, and Sweegie, I'll be sending them your way in about a minute. I want to get my tournaments as spammed as I can get them, because I still don't have any pack action yet today on my tournament teams. Okay, now to jump back into Perfect Team, let's see if I have another win or took another loss on the chin. This one can be somewhat momentous given the fact that I was on a bit of a losing streak and I was starting to lose my position leading the division. I'm back up to a 4-game lead. I did get a win from the Shanghai Sharks. Okay, let's go. Eck picked up the win for me. 5-4 with a 3.05 ERA. Yes, thank you. And Jerry Royce got a corner painter for his start in this game. He pitched for 7 innings, 1 hit. 7-inning, 1 hitter with 1 run. Oh, that means it's probably a home run. But 11 K in that stretch of time, 103 pitches. Let's go. Did a nice little job there, Mr. Royce. Okay, so anyway, let's get out of here and get back out to here. Am I able to spam another tournament yet? No, I am not. So let's go ahead and let me get to OBS, and we will get ready to say sayonara to you good folks. Are the Sharks Kleshreen in my league? Let me take a quick look for you, okay? Bear with me a moment. Kleshreen, the Sharks. It's a team, I guess it's in my league. They're a THF. Okay, Tesuiji's starting his countdown, so I'll make it over to him by the time he gets done. But I'm jumping in to see if I can find a team in that league of mine. It's named the Sharks. There's the Seals. Sharks eat seals. Okay, now Sharks. Shanghai Sharks. Yuan X. And he's flying a Chinese flag. So that tells you that. Let me see if there are any other Sharks here. There are no other Sharks here. Those Sharks are owned by a Chinese flag flyer. I won't say if he's a native because I have no way of knowing, but I'm guessing he is probably a mainland Chinese player, which is kind of cool to see in this little world that we live in. Okay, Yuan X. Okay, so let's get ready. We're going to say so long for. Okay, the team I was just playing. Okay, yes. The Shanghai Sharks, the team I was just playing, they are owned by the Chinese guy. Okay, so let us go. That needs to be taken care of there. Hang on just a second. And we are getting ready to set up a raid for Tesuiji. Alrighty. And in the meantime, here it is. We're almost 5 minutes late, but not too terribly bad. But in the meantime, it's Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. Thanks a lot for spending time with the old fart today. We appreciate everybody being here. We had, about 170 plus upon my exit. So thanks, everybody. I will certainly go and enjoy my coffee because right now I feel like I can use it because I'm feeling every little inch of my almost 70 years, okay? I slept well last night, but I did wake up a little early today. I went to bed about 10:30 last night, woke up at 6, and I had to leave the house to go get my blood drawn for my pre-physical blood draw, okay? That was at 8 o'clock. So I had to wait until after that in order to grab some breakfast because it was a fasting blood draw that they had to do. But that's beside the point. Let's go and get ourselves into Mr. Tesuiji and send you his way and give him all the Gorgo love that you can. So we are ready to say sayonara, and I already did my sign off, rounding third and heading for home, and we'll say bye-bye to everybody. Have a great day. Hope to see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, for tomorrow's stream where we do some historical stuff. We won't rip any packs, but we will look at the teams and see how they finished their season. Okay? Take care now. Bye-bye.